Hello, welcome back, everyone. Uh, we are playing Last Time On. Please, everyone, introduce yourself. Let's start with SemiPrecious.
Hello, I am SemiPreciousStone, also known as Jade, because Guilty always forgets to call me by my username in chat. I am a cosplayer and do things.
Nice. And then Drakoniques.
I am Drakoniques, so that's Drak for short. I guess I roleplay. Is that it doesn't really count as a job, but that's what I do. I roleplay on Twitch, so you can find me on Fancy Roll Dice every Thursday playing a D&D campaign there.
Nice,
Um,
nice.
I'm
Love it.
also a magical idol boy in a podcast called Super Idols RPG, and you can find me there as well. Yeah, that's me.
Wait, why didn't you open with that?
Right?
That's
Well,
my
I mean,
I have to go. I can't do this. I have to go. I can't do this show. I have to
All
go
right,
catch
there
up on the
goes.
podcast.
There goes Liv. And then we have Stardust Paste, please.
Hi, I'm Stardust Paste. I work a very mundane job where I'm paid to play with Excel spreadsheets. and other than that, in my free time, I like to read books and do witchy things. And I'm a super casual role player, but like I'm really excited about this.
Me too. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. And then Liv.
Hi, my name is Liv. I am super prepared all the time, every day. But more importantly, I do the roleplay thing. You can catch me on Mondays at Total Party Chill as part of Under the Table, where we play various indie games, but more specifically right now, City of Mist. And then fingers crossed, when things get back to normal, I will be back with D&D tonight. You can find us on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. Actually, we do a bunch of stuff, and we play D&D together.
And I'm Keith. I will be, I guess, guiding this game tonight. There's really no GM for Last Time On.
You're like our
Because
producer.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll be the producer. So the whole conceit of Last Time On is that we will be telling an entire season's worth of a TV show through the little recap bits that you see in the beginning of each episode. So if you think back to your favorite show, you'll remember that they do these little maybe like 3 to 5 minute things, just to get everyone back on track story wise.
That's what you missed on Glee, the game.
Exactly. So with that little blurb, let's kind of get right into it. So the first thing we need to do is figure out what our TV show is about. Basically, we're looking for log lines, which are a handful of sentences that state a show's central conflict as a synopsis of the plot with its emotional hook and stimulates the viewers' interest. So Guilty will be offline. I think if we send her our log lines, she will be our little randomizer for this game. So let's take a few minutes to kind of do that now. I might actually mute myself on Zoom so I can talk to chat about like maybe some of the stuff I might be wanting to put in there. Is that cool with you guys?
Oh, should I?
yeah, yeah.
I sent mine in, but yes.
Yeah,
Oh, you
mine's
did?
already done.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm the only slacker then.
No,
I mean,
perfect.
I haven't sent it either, so I'm with you there.
I mean, I was a stage manager for 10 years, so
Perfect.
I am also
Amazing.
very prepared.
All right, so let's take like 5 minutes to just do this.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
Jeopardy music?
Yeah, so I should be muted now. Is that right? Yep, everyone is looking blankly at me, which is perfect. This is what I wanted. I'm thinking, chat, that we should maybe try to like mix up the genres, right?
Keith, honey, if you're talking to me, you're muted.
Nope,
I don't-
I'm not.
Okay.
Nope, talking to chat. Talking to chat. I think that let's go with like okay, okay.
That's not great. I
Sci-fi
just thought whatever came to mind.
astronaut.
It's about magical boys.
Falls
Oh no, that'd have been good.
in
Actually, should have gone. Okay, next time.
with a
That's
star.
completely ridiculous. You can tell that when it's read, if it's read, you'll probably be able to tell that I read a lot of YA fiction.
Star.
What else is there to read?
Yeah.
Uh,
YA
Wish I knew.
Manga, graphic novels,
doesn't know
a healthy literary diet.
Yeah.
about
That's
I
what
like all of those things.
X. An evil.
Guilty. Is it a stream featuring like? Am I on a stream if I don't make an anime reference at least once? Like,
I mean, anime is where it's at. I'm just gonna.
and
This
web
is true, yeah.
and web.
webcomics.
Lives between.
Yeah, just read fan fiction only. Just fan fiction. No original media. Just fan fiction.
Fan fiction is like fan fiction is like the mom and pop shop, like the mom and pop restaurant, but like they really are fast food, but because it's like a mom and pop place, like you're
Yeah.
kind of like, like
Yeah.
that's what fan fiction is.
And historical sewing manuals? Do you read historical sewing manuals?
Yes. So in the last month, I bought 5, and Guilty knows that. She like has followed on Instagram as my book collection just grew exponentially in a very short time.
I did think
That's
of one
okay.
other thing that's worthwhile reading, and that is historical fiction, which is really just fancy fan fiction. If you think about it.
You may never lie.
I mean, it's true. Yeah.
No? Yeah. And we, Jean, we're brainstorming, and this is like the moment when everybody else in the class finishes their test first.
I think I'm done. Did we all put in 1?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Were we supposed to do multiple?
No, we don't.
Because I still have a lot of anger.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious about that. Should we all do 2?
Oh god, you're really draining me of my creativity. Okay, let's go. Guys, you're asking a lot from me
So
right
I'm
now.
gonna put in a
Okay.
story about magical boys.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the tarot cards again. Here come the tarot cards.
Oh, perfect.
I think my 1 was kind
I'm
of
so into this. I love
a
this.
peak work of genius, but I'll do another one.
God.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
Literally,
my turn.
I did like 2 draws of tarot cards to come up with the first ones.
That's a great idea to do it that way. I'm gonna break out my tarot cards as well.
I'm going to turn in a story about a collection of asteroids in space that are magical.
I think I've heard that story before. Where's that coming from, huh?
Oh wait, damn! I guess I can't. Ooh, yikes.
You could.
I go for like I don't know, just something off the top of my head. A superhero high school where a boy who didn't have superpowers before just suddenly gets them.
Stop.
And he's trying to,
Uh-huh.
and he's trying.
I'm gonna write one about a girl who falls down a well. Yeah, because rabbit holes are
Travels back in time.
really maybe. Okay.
Wait, are we sending these all to Guilty again?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yes.
Wow, I am so hyped for.
I would
For
cannot
this.
think of another idea.
I'm thinking like kings somehow. Kings and like monsters, like classic, right?
Well, I drew 2 of the Cups court cards, so
So it's a love
weird. Yeah, pretty much.
I have like the Prince of Swords and the Star.
Ooh.
So this is gonna be fucking gnarly.
Got the Hierophant, so we have like rigid structures, you know.
Mm.
Totally not like real life at all.
All I have in front of me is fruit snacks that I organized by flavor because I'm kind of.
There you go, rigid hierarchy. Here we are.
There you are.
We're
I do
here.
that too. I do that too.
I didn't want to
Okay.
make too much noise on stream, so I opened up all 4 packs at once and then just dumped them out, and then I had to sort them.
No, I can't do that again. Oh, damn it.
Oh, is it the crystal asteroids? Oh no.
No, it was I was gonna I can't do 2 of the same idea. That's the only hint you're gonna get.
I think I've done my one. And it wasn't an anime reference.
Perfect. It's funny, I tried to do like a different genre, but I guess I'm just like feeling one genre for today.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my spelling is gonna kill me. I can't figure out how to spell this word.
What word is it?
Eris?
Oh, H-E-I-R-E. H-E-I-R-E.
ESS.
Thank you.
I started double checking myself, but I was like, no, I'm right.
I thought she said Aerith, and I was like from Final Fantasy. Like,
Yeah, I also thought that.
Nerds!
I know, right? God.
Somebody, J3C. Apparently, you're not. The chat is with you too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Fuck, I cannot think of another idea.
You don't have to come up with another one. Maybe just give it like 2 more minutes.
Okay. I would run over and get my cards, but no. You're very far in my room.
Yeah, mine were just like on hand, so I just swiped them out.
Just always ready.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm almost there.
Okay.
We were making parodies, and then all I could think of was parodies.
One of mine was definitely just a straight up parody of something else, but hopefully no one notices.
So you made the My Hero Academia joke, but I was like reminiscing with one of my friends about like an old RPG we used to run through, and I sat there and I was like, wait a damn minute, I wrote this. Where's my check?
Okay, I'm sending it now.
Perfect.
You see, that was the same when I heard about Log Horizon. When I was a little kid, I wrote a little story about getting trapped in a game, and then I watched Log Horizon. I was like, wait, did they just?
They stole
This is just what I
this.
wrote.
They went into my brain. Or I remember when like the Oculus like first, or like I think, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get on a tangent. Moving on. I know myself.
Are we good, Stardust?
Yeah, I just sent another one, but it's not as good as the first one.
Okay. Then I think we can move on. Guilty, please send us the first log line in Discord.
Wait, doesn't it go to only one person?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Send it. Well, who should it go to? Who wants
Because
to go
it
first?
says here, it's the container Z, and then a name is randomly drawn. So whoever's name is selected gets the log line, and then they go. So
Oh,
it has to be a random thing.
Yeah. Should
So-
we roll for it? Should we all
Yeah,
just
we don't
like
get to know
roll
what
one
the
d6?
OG log line is. Let's roll a d6, and then we'll do roll offs if people tie. Highest number, lowest number.
Highest number goes first.
Wait, hold on. I don't have my dice on me.
Yeah,
that was
I
a
actually
mistake.
didn't grab dice because there was no
Oh, we can roll
dice
in
in the
chat.
rule book.
We can roll in
can
chat.
roll
We
in
can roll
chat.
in chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Just exclamation point roll.
Precious
Oh,
stone.
Oh.
We're gonna roll in chat.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a critical fail.
I think it's
Okay.
you going
Okay.
first, yeah.
5.
I rolled a
That's me.
5.
All
What
right,
do you
I
mean
got a 6.
Oh, you got a 6? Okay, so Keith gets the log line.
Send it when you can. Guilty. Thank you. While I'm creating this this little cold open, what shows are you guys watching? Because I just started watching Black Sails, which should really be retitled as Bisexuals on a Boat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%
Oh,
was.
I think I heard that. I haven't seen it.
It's
I've
such
heard
a
about
good
it, yeah, I
show.
haven't seen it.
It's so fucking
Oh,
good.
what am I watching? I'm watching Tales from the Loop because that just really interested me. Because I played the game, the TTRPG, and I was like, I wonder how the show would be, and it's insane. It's wild. I love it. Highly recommend it if you like really trippy stuff. It's like a more tame version of Black Mirror, I think.
Yeah, Black Mirror gets a little existential, but that's
Yeah, yeah.
I've been just watching The Good Place over and over again.
Taste.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I
Yeah.
finally started
Yeah.
watching the Clone Wars, and that's pretty much what I've been watching. But I've been avoiding like binge watching any TV because that's what I do when I have like the super sad, and I'm like, I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah.
But I am gonna start a song Above Water by Bethany C. Morrow. That is the next book on my. It's not gonna show up
Nice.
on my TBR.
Nice.
Yes, Sword and Shield. Is that missing a D? I guess that's meant to be a shield. Sword and Shield, yes. Upload. Finished it. Great show. I'm sad that I have to wait for another season. It's so good.
I like to call myself the supportive watch buddy. So I actually watch a lot of shows that I've already seen with my friends. So I'm like working through Avatar: The Last Airbender with like a couple of my friends who have never seen it. So I'm like guiding them through the process. But individually, I really like Good Girls. Good Girls is a good show.
God, that's the one where they like rob a store, isn't it?
So they like rob a
Yeah.
store, but the store is actually like a front, and they
Yeah. I think I watched the first season of it, and I'm pretty far behind, but it was hilarious. Yeah.
It's
I love
so funny, but then like you're like, oh haha, we're laughing along, and then things just go crazy.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about. I saw some show on Netflix about like a beauty queen who has like an eating disorder or something.
Oh, that one has
and
like Debbie Ryan in it, doesn't it?
I think so. But like she becomes a beauty pageant queen, and then she like it just turns into like a murder show. It's so wild.
Yeah. Yes, and Matthew Lillard is in Good Girls.
He's-
And he like I love him so much, and he's such a good actor because I hate his character on Good Girls. with all
Yes.
my heart.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, he's the worst. Very good show. I think also part of it is because Keith, you have the prompt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I think we're also supposed to, let's see, in privacy.
Argue about who goes next.
Yeah, we have to figure out who goes next. Do we want to just maybe do it in the order on camera? So it would go SemiPreciousStone, then me, then Drakoniques, and then Stardust Paste. Yeah. Do you want to go in that
We can do
order?
that.
Sure works for me.
Yeah. No need to argue.
You don't have a 9-minute argument as it says in the rules?
I mean, we could just like
Oh, it
have
says
an
it right
obscene
in there.
argument for the sake of having an obscene argument.
Argue, argue.
What's something I'm passionate about? No, I can't.
I was
Remember.
gonna
Oh,
say,
pineapple on pizza.
Okay,
Oh, here we
Oh.
go.
Man, love
it
it.
is
Okay,
nice.
we can do
I
this, and
enjoy
I'll tell you
it.
the next fight.
I
I like
enjoy it. I
pineapple
don't see why
pizza.
everyone hates it. It's delicious. You don't have to have it. Don't hate on it. Just I
I
wouldn't
used
have it
to
as a
love
choice.
it.
Like,
But I
if
can't eat pizza ever since I was diagnosed with Crohn's because I can't eat the tomato sauce. But like, I loved it. It was really good.
yeah,
So I'll fight people who don't like it.
like it wouldn't be my first choice, but I'm not gonna hate it. It's nice.
No, like my go-to pizza is chicken and pineapple. It's delicious.
Ooh, yeah. It's the combination, you know what I mean?
There's a place around here that makes like a chicken pizza, but it's made with like teriyaki sauce instead of tomato sauce. And I'll get that sometimes.
Fire.
I mean, that wasn't much of an argument. We all agreed.
I tried. It starts arguments in my office. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Is water wet? Yes or no?
Oh no, not this
God
one.
damn
No, it's not wet. It's not wet. Oh
It's
god.
water. It has to be wet.
Water, okay.
No, water makes things wet.
Thank you.
Water itself isn't wet. It's-
To imply that something is wet is to imply that it can also be dried. You cannot dry water.
Yeah, you can't say you have dry water because that's just the lack of water.
Tell that to
Dry
the
water
fish.
is air. Like that's
Tell
air.
that to the fish who are not dry.
They're
But
not wet.
a fish can become dry. If you keep fish out of water, it will dry
Yeah,
out
then it dies.
because it's dry.
Yeah, but the water itself isn't dry and it can't be wet.
I've literally never heard this question before. And I feel so unprepared.
It's basically the question like, is water wet? I like
Well, I mean, I have the idea for the next argument now, but
really quick. Guilty. Dry ice. Wait, isn't dry water?
Ice isn't
Dry
water.
water, just
Dry
ice.
ice isn't water. I think it's
It's
No,
frozen.
dry
option.
water is ice.
Dry
Is
water.
what she
Dry
says.
water is
No,
ice.
that's
Ooh, that's a-
frozen water. That's different.
okay,
And
now I
then,
have
That's
a choice.
different, and you can still have. It's just ice. It's a different state. It doesn't count.
yeah,
No,
a state
I
of
don't think water is wet. I think water imparts the status of wet onto other objects.
Yes.
She's never heard the question before, and she already what's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Water has memory, guys.
So I
Water
have a
has
question.
memory.
Just when we're ready, I'm also ready.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
have a-
yeah. We're ready.
So.
No, wait. How long do we have? We have 7 more minutes of argument. Let's go.
Oh, come on.
Take level 2 tag wet.
Wait, are you made of water? All right, never mind. It's fine.
Oh, if we want to go in that direction, stop me now.
Okay. Let me just read my thing, and then we can continue this argument during the next person's turn. All right, this is the premiere of our show. We can come up with a name afterwards. But we open on a casino. There's a piano playing somewhere in the background, slot machines going, cards being shuffled, and a woman, Adelaide, walks in with a black pencil skirt, black blouse, and black pearls. She walks up to the craps table, where she meets the eyes of another woman, Sarah, who looks at her, furious. Adelaide smirks and leaves the table, with Sarah close behind her. In a dark corner, Sarah catches up with Adelaide, grabs her arm and forcefully flips her around into a wall. Sarah comes up close to Adelaide's face and whispers, "You have something I want. My body."
Woo!
Speaking of wet,
Wow!
that's where I mute myself.
Okay, what is that going to be called?
All right. Who's up for episode 2? Also, I want to say at this point, the genre that I've had in mind all day was romance. So, just living my life.
Wow, I definitely couldn't
Also-
tell that.
I just now clicked into place that this is a game of story telephone, and I had not gotten that before. I feel so much more confident now.
Yes.
Also, really quick, No, they don't get each other wet. They're mixed liquids next.
Okay, so if my turn is next, am I creating just another cold open, or am I doing the last time on of like his episode of that episode?
Yeah, so essentially like what Keith just said was like what do we want to call our show? Or should we have chat name the show?
Oh, let's have chat name the show.
Chat
Name the show is the best option.
Yeah. I think because mine was like the first episode of this, I couldn't really like tag on to the last episode. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a recap of what happened. Yeah,
So like
before.
that's everything that happened, and you're supposed to like that's essentially it's like the middle and the beginning of the show, but you're supposed to do the like last time on and all the highlights from the last show, or like the highest moment or whatever.
When saying water is wet, no, no, we're not calling it that. Stop.
My heart is
Please.
water.
Watery
Wet
hearts.
water.
Spring, that's not a thing.
Oh no, damn it.
Oh god. What?
Watery
hearts.
hearts.
Oh no. Dry
No!
water.
Infinity Surge. No.
No.
But like,
But like romantic.
y'all could do like water, but why are you doing like reflections in the water? Like, there's something here.
Let's
As
do
the
reflections.
water falls. As the water
I mean, I kind of like as the
Impact RPG, I see you, I hear you as the world turns. I get you. I get you.
I do also like Watery Heights. I'm just gonna.
Watery Heights.
Watery heights might be fun.
Just call it Passions.
Passion.
Watery passions.
Ew, no, wait.
Oh my god, yeah, no, hold on.
Such a
Wait a
good
second.
song.
Fine with the
Wait for
soap
stream
opera
rating.
thing. It
This
was
is mature,
not there.
That is a different genre.
I don't know what you're
God.
saying about Liv. I don't understand.
J3Z.
Oh, not moist
can you stop with that,
passions. Oh,
please?
not moist.
Oh,
Flashes.
thank you.
Splashes! That gets my vote. Let's do it.
Flashes gets
Slashins, okay. I'm
Guilty.
I'm with that.
Guilty also came up with it. It's Guilty Street.
Oh, it is.
Broken.
I was gonna say either that or moist passions.
Oh, no, that makes me so
No, we'll
uncomfortable.
lose half of the viewers.
And Stardust. Stardust looks like she's about to go with a
No, I'm just laughing. I'm trying not to like crack up because
So good. All right, so Splashins. Last time.
Love it. Yes.
Okay, I'll start writing. You guys can start arguing again.
Okay.
Okay, there's only one thing I can think of, but it's a spoiler, and it's anime related, so
Okay. No.
Oh, what?
wait, which
What?
anime?
Yeah.
My Hero Academia. Well, is it manga
I haven't
related? Because
watched
I'm
that
reading
yet.
a manga
Oh,
right now.
if it's manga related, we can't talk about. I'm not having a
Yeah.
funky fresh time.
Okay.
Not feeling
Me neither. I am not happy.
Sonic, hypnotic, funky fresh. I'm just not, dude.
I feel like we might be about the same thing. Actually, now that it might be.
You and I just gotta be friends. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, let's go.
Because none of my friends read the manga, so I'm like, it's just so sad.
It's
Oh
about
my
the same
God.
thing. Yes, I'm.
I have to be like really
My
into an
heart
anime
hurts, that's
series
what I can
to pick up
say.
the manga of it.
Yeah.
Guilty. No. Right now, SemiPrecious is writing the next episode, so we are all good to go. But thank you.
Yeah.
let's see.
What animes are we into right now? What are we watching? I'm looking for like a new one.
The last one I watched was like Puella Magi Madoka Magica. I think. I
Oh,
said
yeah.
that right.
Yeah, that's
Puella
really
Magica,
good.
Madoka Magica. Yeah, that is good. That's really good. That's the one that when we were talking about inspiration, Keith, Alex was like, maybe this character.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm also debating rewatching Revolutionary Girl Utena
Yes.
because reasons.
Heart Song Infinity brought up Keep Your Hands Off of Izoken. That one's really good. That is super, super good. If you liked Devilman's Crybaby or you saw people get hyped about it, but you're like not into like the gore and horror, same team, same director, I think.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm not into that too much. So.
Yeah.
Death Note, obviously,
It's
it's just a
much more
natural. I
wholesome.
always have to say Death Note.
Oh my
Everyone
God,
should watch
Death Note.
haven't seen
Yeah.
Death
Speaking
Note in so
of
long.
speaking of like reading the manga, I much prefer the manga of Death Note to the anime.
Yeah, I watched it. Beastars apparently is really good. Need to watch that. I don't know if that does it. Yeah,
That's
anime,
actually, I
isn't
was
it?
about to say manga. Beastar's manga is like the anime is top tier, and the manga is just even better. It's so
Damn.
good.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not like
okay.
super into anything current. But I started rereading all of the Sailor Moon mangas as they were releasing those big, pretty paperback editions.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't get me started on Sailor Moon. Don't get me started.
That's the one I haven't watched. Apparently, that's like blasphemy.
Sailor
I've never
Moon?
watched Sailor
I
Moon.
haven't seen
Yeah.
Avatar, so
I mean, Avatar is on Netflix, so
I know, but I started the Clone Wars, so I have to finish that first.
got it. Okay, that's fair.
Sailor Moon's a hard one to watch because on one hand you can watch the classic and like get all the nostalgia, but like 1,000 hours of filler, or you could watch the remake and have none of the filler, but the first 2 seasons, the quality is terrible.
No.
This is true. Yeah.
What she said.
I would say that if you're just starting Sailor Moon, I would go for the new one, the reboot.
It's just
Yeah,
easier.
if you want to get an idea
Yeah.
of the story, it's very direct.
Yeah.
Whereas like the 90s series had a lot of filler episodes that didn't have a plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
also
do
with the
that, yeah.
90s episodes, like, I'm not sure about now, but like the quality might not be.
Yeah.
It wasn't that good the last time I tried.
I have to
it.
watch them in sub because I can't listen to the dub actors and take it seriously.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Although it must be said that Matt Mercer plays Prince Demond in the updated dub, and that's
Serious?
hilarious to me.
I need to watch that then.
That's,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's just very funny to me.
Jen, I see you friends roll dice. Yeah, we can watch Sailor Moon together, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, Heart Song Infinity, hit me up. Let's talk about manga. Let's throw it back to when we were kids. Like, fuck it.
Oh god, no, I just remembered what happened in the manga again, and now I'm sad. I need to stop thinking about it.
Haikyuu. I started watching.
Yes.
Haikyuu.
Yes.
Fire.
The first sports anime I ever watched that I actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
And then Kuroko's Basketball was the other one I watched after that because I had to wait every week for the next episode of Haikyuu. I was like, I need something to
Yeah.
keep me going. And Haiku's,
Speaking of sports anime, when is Yuri on Ice coming back from the war?
Oh my god, yes.
I'm waiting still.
I
I'm
don't
still
know
waiting.
anything about that show, but I've heard so much about that show.
It is so good.
It's really good. It's just like, and we are getting more. We're getting a movie, and allegedly we're supposed to get a second season. Again, it's been forever, and I'm dying out here. But I will say that I think the first season, particularly because it was made as an anime, it wasn't a manga first, but the first season is just like a perfect story.
Yeah.
Like, just, I think it's like, what, 12
That's how
episodes?
I feel about the
think
first
so, yeah.
season of Gentleman Jack, which is not an anime, but
Yeah, but like it's like that, you know what I mean? Like it's not very often that like a show gets one season, bada bing, bada boom, it's perfect.
And it's perfect, yeah.
But we're about to do that with this show. So
Ooh, Made in the Abyss. Made in Abyss? It was Made in Abyss, yeah. That's a really good anime as well. I
also
cried.
speaking,
What's that one?
It's like a fantasy world where everyone's definitely like chibi style. That's one thing to point out. Everyone's like little chibis, and there's a hole that has appeared in the planet, and the further you go down, the more like chaotic energy there is. So the further you go down, the more likely you'll die. You'll meet strange, creepy monsters, and you're basically following this girl whose mother went down there because there are jobs to go down there to wipe out the monsters down there, and her mother never came back.
yeah.
Yeah, and her mother never came back. So naturally,
Not
the
the
protagonist
pink
has to go
book.
back.
I just realized. How dare you?
all right,
Oh, okay.
Very good.
All right. Last time on Splashins. After a disastrous confrontation between Sarah and Adelaide, Adelaide meets with a mysterious, shadowy figure who tells her her debts are coming due. And Sarah must start to confront the reality of being so close and yet so far from her body.
from her what?
From her body.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh.
Ooh.
Well.
It's getting splashier over here.
Oh god.
So who's next?
It's me. Okay.
I think once we go like all the way through, I'll read out the prompt that started all of this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I feel like I need my headphones so I can focus. But I'm fine. I'll be right
Semi-Precious, do you have any like
I'll be right back.
anime
I'm
or
not
manga?
disappearing all the way. I'm just.
I was actually going to say, it's kind of a good thing you guys had that conversation because I don't really watch anime.
Okay.
I don't really either.
I've seen Yuri on Ice. I watched a good portion of Fairy Tail and then I lost interest. I used to watch Inuyasha. My first ever cosplay was I dressed up as Sango from Inuyasha when I was in the 6th grade for Halloween,
Ooh.
which was adorable and strange. But yeah, no, I don't watch a lot of anime.
Oh my god, that reminds me of the time that I insisted that my mother make me a costume of Gatamon's like biggest evolution from Digimon. I can't remember what it's called. It's like it looks like a sphinx. And it's the most
Yeah, I know what
like
you're
hard
talking
to translate costume to like a person's body you can possibly think of because it's literally a sphinx. It was so bad. My mom did it though.
Oh,
Aww.
that's commitment.
Such a
Aw.
good mom.
My mom
Yeah.
would actually make my Sango costume, and then this was actually 7th grade. 6th grade, I went as Boo from Monsters Inc., and nobody knew who I was. Like nobody could figure it out, and I was so heartbroken that when I went as Sango, I knew it was going to be a little more niche in my middle school. So I made her boomerang, and then I glued pictures of the character to the boomerang. Like, oh, what are you? I'm like, I'm that. See how active I am?
That's genius. You have to be able to always bring a reference picture. Just make sure everyone knows.
True.
Right. You do that to cons, just like without a reference picture.
What's your favorite cosplay that you've done then, Semi-Precious?
Probably my favorite that I've done, and I've only done it the once, is I did Bad Janet from The Good Place.
Ooh.
And that was just fun to like, I bedazzled a phone case and got to wear leather pants and call people farts. It was like,
Did you do your hair up like massively?
so I got a big long ombre blonde wig, and then I like teased a bump like right in the front. The first ever big front wig just so that I could do a bump.
Fucking perfect.
But I guess like the one that I've done the most, and I guess I'm like known for among my 100 followers, is I did Ruby. I guess that is an anime that I watch. I did Ruby from RWB.
Mm-hmm.
I've
I've
done
done
that one too.
3 or 4 times, like different versions.
I don't know why my brain went straight to Steven Universe when you said Ruby.
I love that show.
I'm like, oh, cool, Ruby.
If every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
Oof.
Wise words from a wise man. Oh god, I miss it.
I actually legitimately say that all the time at work. I lead a small team of people, and they're just like, "Why are you like this?"
They just don't know. It's okay.
Yeah, me and Guilty were gonna do a group cosplay, and then the world shut down, and so I'm going to debut it.
I think I saw like art of that. Can you describe it? It looked very cool.
The D&D Powerpuff Girls group that Guilty was making Barbarian Buttercup for, I was going to be a Warlock Princess Morbucks. And it's that's a delightful face. Stardust.
You had me at Barbarian Blossom.
It was Barbarian Blossom, Paladin. No, it was Barbarian Buttercup, Paladin Blossom, Druid Bubbles, and then I was Warlock. J3Z was the professor, who's an artificer. So the Cat of Diamonds was Bubbles, and Tiara Meowsu, who's also on Twitch, and so was Cat, was Blossom, and then it was our friend. Oh god, I'm trying to remember this whole group. Our friend Happy Yaya was going to be Sedusa the Necromancer,
Nice.
And yes, and then we were gonna have a Mojo Jojo, the monk, and then a Cervic was going to be him.
That makes sense.
Him the
I can see
bard.
that. I'm so curious now to see all this.
When
Liv,
it finally
though.
comes together, it will be magical.
Mm-hmm.
Liv, it looks like, are you ready?
Yes.
Please,
Okay.
hit us.
Last time on Splashins. Time is running out. Adelaide knows this. But the camera follows her gaze. It's another casino on the strip, and a montage of Adelaide plays, laughing, drinking, dancing with strangers through the night. From afar, Sarah watches, unfazed, until a shadowy hand appears on her shoulder. Well, darling, do you want to rethink my offer yet?
Okay, so I have to follow up that. Okay, I might need like what, 30 minutes, an hour.
Sorry, listen, I promise you, 5% of it is skill, 75% of it is bravado, okay? I'm not that talented. I'm just very dramatic.
I feel that
Okay.
statement. I am also very dramatic.
There you go.
I feel like
Now,
this
fake-
game was made for the dramatics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what I can do.
I believe it.
All right. Oh, thank you. It looks like Kiwi
Oh, there's a huge link. in the
donated
chat.
for chaos from me. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the art that for Princess Morva.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, I love that. It does download. It is an instant download.
Whoops. But it's delightful. You all get some art that I commissioned on your computer.
Ooh. Very cool. I like the buns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I commissioned the wig. I built the crown. I had it was a whole thing. It's 98% complete in my basement.
I mean, would you like to wear the crown? Slash the wig?
Unfortunately, my room is inaccessible due to house construction.
Ah,
I absolutely would go and put a wig on right now.
totally fine. Totally fine.
All right, so I have a question. It's not necessarily an argument-sparking question, but
Okay.
this was a question asked in a
You
different
can make it an argument.
fell in love with. Are you more of a wake me up inside,
Yes.
wake
God.
me up when September ends,
Oh
or
God.
wake me up before you go?
So my question to you is, who is your favorite kind of candy character? That's my question because I see you.
I mean, I
hear
have to go with my sad peppermint boy. I have to
Yeah.
go with my sad peppermint boy.
Agreed.
So anything played by Emily Axford is always a close second.
I would have to say that I think my rising is wake me up before you go. But my moon, which is a Cancer moon, is wake me up inside because again, dramatic.
See,
As
I'm the opposite. I'm the wake me up inside with the wake me up before you go rising.
Yes.
oh. Because my sun and my rising are both Scorpio, I am obligated to say "Wake me up inside."
Yeah.
Is my
My rising is also Scorpio.
Yeah.
That's fair. Oh man.
But I feel like my Pisces sun is more the wake me up inside in my case.
Pisces,
fair.
man. Yeah, all those feelings.
Okay, I have an argument question. Would you rather live with no, let me phrase this again. Would you
I have one
rather
after this.
Okay. Would you rather live as a pigeon for 1 year or live with 5 pigeons for 1 year?
Could the pigeons be contained? Could I?
Can they carry messages?
No, they are standard pigeons and you cannot let a single one die. They all must live.
Wait, but can
So
I
we
build,
can't eat them either.
I mean, for how long? They're pigeons, man.
Right, people keep pigeons as pets. Like, it is a thing people do.
That's
This
true.
is
It's a
true.
lot.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of space.
Right, like if
Also
I just
true.
turned my whole backyard into like, this is my pigeon enclosure.
But these
I
also
have
really
cats,
quick, like,
so-
I'm not saying like raised pigeons, like pigeons off the street, like 5 pigeons from the wild.
Oh no.
I would live as a pigeon for a year. I can't. Birds
No.
are disgusting.
I think I would also live as a pigeon, just because like
Not living as a pigeon.
I would want to see how flying feels.
That's
that
fair.
Seems interesting.
Morphin Pigeon Ranger.
Yeah.
Birds aren't real. like a hair broad, only messier.
And with far more opportunities to eat rice and blow your stomach out.
It's true.
Multiple boyfriend Sentai.
What?
Stop.
Birds
you guys
work
play
for the
that game?
bourgeois? What?
Ugh.
Infinity, sir, you and I are on the same opinion. We've talked about this though. Live as a pigeon.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have one. If we're not done with this, I'll wait.
No, go.
Would you rather fight 100?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's so ridiculous. Would you rather fight it's a horse-sized duck, or 100 duck-sized horses?
Oh.
100 duck-sized horses. Horses have the weakest legs in the world. You just gotta break all their ankles.
Alternatively, I would much rather fight a horse-sized duck, because while a beak is scary, I can take it on. That's one opponent, you know what I mean? Horses have the scariest teeth of all creatures on earth, and to have to fight 100 horses that are at perfect ankle biting, like look up horse teeth and look up horse bites.
Yeah, but geese are like this big. Or ducks, sorry.
That's even worse. Like I'm thinking like duckling size. So that
I'm
my
thinking
ankles-
stomp.
Yeah, no. If they can like come up to my knees, you're not helping the argument. I'm fighting a horse-sized duck. And I'm knocking it out, and that's it.
Here's the thing, though. Like, could I have? To be fair, this is how I imagined it. Could I have a hockey stick?
Yeah. What are my
No
weapons?
weapons.
Oh,
No
fair.
weapons.
Oh.
No weapons.
Oh, I just need one good punch at the neck. We're
Oh,
good.
what? I just came in, I kind of muted you guys and then came back at the punch in the neck part.
Classic question of one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
Oh,
It's a
well, in
fight.
that case,
It's a
I
fight.
agree with Liv. Yeah,
Because
go for
Sean, I agree with you. Horses are not necessarily scary. I have been around a very small amount of horses, but fighting a horse, fighting 100 horses.
They're
See,
duck-sized.
Okay. My thing though is that ducks are basically dinosaurs who survived.
Yeah.
And to me, that is terrifying. I would
Yeah.
rather fight tiny horses who I could just like punt out over the horizon than this like modern dinosaur that knows how to fucking eviscerate me with its webbed claws. No, thank you.
Wait, ducks
Wait,
don't have claws.
I'm pretty sure they
It's
do.
it's like a regular duck that's evolved to the point that ducks are right now. It's just horse-sized. They don't have claws.
Please explain a duck to me right now. What is a
But
duck?
I'm looking at this.
Yeah,
up.
but okay, haven't you seen those like videos of like, granted these aren't
They
ducks, but I've seen a lot of
absolutely
geese.
have
Don't look at
claws.
pictures of
I am insane.
Archaeopteryx.
I am looking at pictures right now. They absolutely have claws.
Yeah,
Right.
horses would not want to climb on you. That's
Exactly.
correct.
Also, like, horses are so big. Like, can you just, the idea of a duck that big? Maybe I'm just afraid of birds. But like,
You might be a Herondale.
the idea of a duck that big is terrifying.
Okay, alternatively, we ride horses because they're so large. What if I can tame this duck? I'm fighting this duck. there's nothing you can do to change my mind. I'm fighting this duck. I'm taming this duck, and I'll see y'all out on the lake. Thank you.
Oh, I love that idea. Just say you're riding a duck in a lake, and everyone thinks you like those boats just shaped as a duck. And
I just
the duck
need, like,
turns out
art.
towards-
Her riding it like riding a unicorn, but riding a duck.
It's the closest thing that I'm going to get
Rainbows
to
in
a
the background.
Lapras in this lifetime. though.
That's fair.
Good point, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I wrote mine, and
Yes, drama.
Let's go
I'm
with
just gonna
that.
go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay.
Splashes.
Last time on Splashians, sirens are blaring, breaking the silence of the night. Sarah's running through the woods, Adelaine beaten and bruised, barely keeping up with her. The red and blue lights of the police cars illuminate their path and their faces. Suddenly, the two women are yanked behind a tree, large pairs of hands covering both their mouths. In the dim light, they can just barely make out the silhouette of a large man.
Ooh.
You've made a lot of fans here, haven't you, Adelaide? And that's it.
Oh, it's so
no.
good.
I'm
All right, I
scared.
have one question before I mute my headphones. Was this a slow burn relationship?
Ooh.
I don't know.
It's
You get
up
to decide.
you.
Yeah, you can decide, yeah.
Yeah, you got the
There's so many
season
things to
finale.
work with.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, all right, here we go. I can't hear anything.
This is like a British season. It's short.
Yeah. I kind of
Yes.
prefer that, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have short seasons than, massive fucking epics that span for 30 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sirens are attached to 100 tiny horses. Chat, you're absolutely.
Damn it, how did you figure it out?
Damn it! Who leaked it? Who leaked the finale?
Yeah, that's how horse police work. They just take out their little siren and plant it on the top of their horse's head.
Stupid.
Oh yes, guilty cosplay. Killing Eve is great. Yes, 100% recommend that. Watch it.
Oh man.
Just 100 tiny horses in a trench coat.
Oh my god, that would be terrifying.
No, the horses are in the. No, the horses are in the back. You're right. You're so right, J3Z. How dare we forget?
Oh god. I had another argument question, but now I don't think we can top that whole discussion.
Oh, just give me a chance.
I mean, here's the one that brings up the ire: is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm
Because
gonna
you
say
have,
no.
Why?
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
no because usually a sandwich has all sides open. A hot dog has like that little connector in the middle, and also
How about like open-faced sandwiches? They're like sandwiches that just don't have a top.
Po'
and
boys.
that's like a thing.
Po' boys have one side connected, and a po' boy is a sandwich.
Well, the other thing is that you have to eat a hot dog like this.
You
You
do
don't eat
not.
it like that.
Listen, as somebody who recently ate an apple like a banana, I
Wait,
dare
what?
challenge anybody.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Wait, how do you?
Let's
eat
not
an
skip
apple
over
like a
that. Wait,
banana?
what did you just say?
Please explain.
1 minute, let me get someone on the phone.
Please explain. Please.
Let me
please
get-
describe.
Explain. How do you?
Someone
Did
get
you
in
peel
this
the
chat
apple?
and tell them I ate an apple like a banana.
Yeah, everyone in
From
the
the
chat
top
is like,
down?
"What the fuck? How do you do that?"
No, okay. Wait, I'm sending it to my party. I'm sending it to my friends who were on a FaceTime with me. Essentially, don't ever challenge me. Essentially, I went. Okay, Wait, I have an apple with me.
Yeah, how did you do that? Please.
So I'm not doing it on camera. Essentially, I went from here down.
No, that's not okay.
No,
That's
Wait.
not right.
I've heard
Wait.
that's the best way to eat an apple so that you don't waste the core. Like that the core is just basically a mix. You
No.
eat it from the top, then you just spit out the seeds, but you eat the rest
I
of it.
mean, like what they're like getting through the stem was a little bit difficult, and I did kind of have to go around. But like even in my circular fashion, I was still going like vertical.
Dude, I'm worried about you. We've only met, but I'm worried.
That's legit. I've actually like seen and heard people doing that.
I can also break an apple with my bare hands, or at least I used to be able to.
Do
So-
it. Do it. Do it.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh yeah, we completely went off topic. I think technically it is.
I think
Why?
so.
Why?
Purely because of the other things we call sandwiches. Like there's literally an open-faced sandwich where it just doesn't have a top, and that's essentially what a bun is, except it's bent.
I feel like I have to go on mute. I'm gonna be grunt.
Are you just trying to break the apple?
Wait, Liv, are you doing this? Can you do this on screen? Can you maybe like leverage it on your forehead?
What are you doing? No.
Yes, do it. Yes, yes.
It's just so juicy and it's all over my laptop now.
This is a real life episode of Splashins, y'all.
Yeah, this is the
Because the apple's
advertisement.
splashing all over me.
This is the advertisement between Splashins, like we'll be right back after these messages. Let's go over to
We
the
have
lift.
the best sponsors on this show. Ow!
Oh no.
I'm okay.
And then a narrator walks in front of Liv. Ever had this problem?
Huh? I swear I used to be able to do this all the time. It was like very, but I was also like 20, so you know, whatever.
I believe in you.
Thanks. I also am trying to break it from the top, so I will donate $25.
Like, this is the concept. Yeah. You have to do it now, Liv. You have to do it.
Yeah, excellent RPG.
You know what?
Guys.
Wait, really quick. Sean is right. Nobody should mess with me. I'm willing to fight a giant duck. I eat apples like a crazy person.
You know, it would be really crazy, Liv, if you told us you rip it in half and eat the apple from the inside out.
Oh god, yeah. Then I'll just fear Liv. I don't be worried about her, I'll just fear her straight up.
Oh, you guys don't eat apples like this? Crack.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Did you see it?
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay, what it blips. You're gonna have to donate $25. She
Yep.
did it.
Wow. Liv tore an apple apart with her bare hands.
This is the
It took me a
content you
minute, but I
came
did
here
it.
We're all very proud.
to
And I'm legit crying.
see.
Are we good, Stardust?
I think you're still muted.
Thought I was talking the whole time.
Oh no.
Sorry,
man.
I heard. So my cat is locked in my bedroom because she's in heat. Her appointment to get that fixed was before, the Rona,
Yeah.
and then everybody shut down. So she's fine in there. She has everything in there, but I just heard her screaming, and I was like, let me mute this for a minute. Yeah. Speaking of splashins. Ready?
Oh yeah.
Finale.
I hope I've done it justice. We return this week to Splashins for the gripping finale. Adelaide and Sarah have been brought to the back room of the casino by the large man. Here, in the casino that started it all, Sarah says, "If we ever make it out of this alive." But the door swings open. The large man steps in, slowly lowers his hood to reveal his face. Adelaide gasps. Sarah looks at Adelaide. Adelaide slowly says, Oto-san? Later, in the parking lot, after Adelaide is warned once again by her father to stop summoning demons in his casino, they turn to each other. "You said," says Adelaide, "after this was all over. What were you going to say?" Sarah brushes a strand of her hair behind her ear, cups Adelaide's face in her hands, and leans in close. Blackout.
No!
Yes!
I love it.
Leave us wanting more. It's so good. Fucking
I don't know if you heard me
love this
typing in the middle of that. I had to look up what I was like. It's not Okasan. I don't remember the Japanese word for father.
Oto.
game.
Okay.
I will read you the prompt that started it all. In the 1930s, international spies exchanged minds, Freaky Friday style.
Yes. Nailed it.
There
That
we
was
go.
me. I gave that in.
Oh, that's
Was
it.
it?
Yeah.
I did
Oh.
not get the mind exchange thing.
I thought she
Or I just missed it.
jacked this woman's body.
I mean,
Um,
it didn't say how they exchanged minds, so.
Yeah.
Can I, just for fun, read you guys mine that I was like so proud of?
Yes, please.
Sure.
So it's titled Gay Space Pirates.
Yes.
This is a workplace comedy about the 5-person cargo bay crew of the Eurobus, which is Subaru backwards. Quinn, Flynn, Logan, Tyler, and Chad, the token cis, as they now face dating apps, and the fact that all of them have dated Quinn.
Oh.
Oh.
That's really
That's
funny.
the L word,
That'd
yeah.
been great.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is
L
the
word.
word.
It was my mix of the L word, The Office, and Firefly. And I
So good.
might
Nailed it.
I love it.
Oh, that'd be great.
I just did a shout out to my. Oh, I told you I did a shout out to my party's very first Monster of the Week session, and that was what my prompt was. So
All right.
I was
Who
actually
is-
rather proud of mine.
y'all did it. Write
That's
those
very
shows.
I would
We
actually
probably
watch
have
that.
time for like one more.
It is, I'm being told in the chat by my friends that helped me come up with this, that the dating app, I need to tell you, is called The Black Hole.
Oh,
It said that
Yeah,
in
it has to be.
parentheses in my prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, y'all, here is
Hey, man.
another. We have another. What's what I'm looking for? Goal. 3 to 100, and Bliss and Chips will drink a beer in a handstand. So
Oh.
if we're just going to be showing off our random skills that we can do,
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
who's drinking a beer?
Janine.
in a
Yeah.
handstand,
Should we do like one more round?
we would have to be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we could
Yeah.
go faster this time because we did. I think
Okay.
that one we had to do a lot of figuring out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guilty. All right, let's
Who wants to
all
go
roll.
first?
Roll
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Let's all roll, and then Guilty send the prompt. Okay, pick one out.
I
Oh,
feel like now-
Liv.
Now we can't do mine because I read it to you guys, but
I didn't read mine.
I think. Yeah, it's me.
I think it's Liv. All right, Guilty. Send it over to Liv, and then we can chit chat.
now I want to go get a beer. I can't tug it upside down, but now I want to drink a beer.
The beer does sound nice.
Should we all just like chug a beer on stream?
Yeah.
Beer
I don't
chug.
think I actually have any
I would-
beers.
I'll chug
Okay.
water if that's
I'll chug
okay.
a beer for charity. I'll go grab one.
Do it for charity.
Give me just a moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this. Me too.
And I feel like
She's gonna come back with a can opener and she's gonna just shotgun it. And
I guess I'm gonna be the odd one out then. Okay.
BRB.
we'll be
I'm
back
gonna
to
take my phone.
splashins.
No, I think it's a different show this time.
It is.
Yeah.
No, it was just. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
It could be the spin-off.
No, my joke was that her shotgunning the beer.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
You've got a prompt. Splashins nights. Is that like when they tried to make a separate series out of X Club 7?
Oh.
I don't actually have a beer.
Showing my age.
But I do have this tiny bottle of Sky vodka, so.
Now we're just doing shots.
I mean, there was a whole discussion about tequila. My bar is literally right there.
Oh, Jesus.
What's your bar? Oh,
Y'all go
okay, got
hard.
it.
All I have is some rosé.
That's nice. I wish I had rosé, honestly.
It's like just classy enough to not be trashy, but like just trashy enough to not be bougie.
Wait, I think I do have wine. Let me get that wine instead. Because I do still have to like do tech for it.
I think I have 5 Guilty is outing me in the chat. I am a tequila snob. I absolutely have like 6 different kinds of tequila, like within close range of me right now.
And that's legit.
How did you
Because there's
become
tequila
such a...
that you mix, and then there's tequila that you sip.
Exactly. There's this is for margaritas tequila, and then there's like, this is my good tequila, and none of it is cheap. But Guilty, I can also tell them the story, Guilty, of how much we drank in Vegas relatively recently.
Oh no.
Do it. Tell us.
Also, my question for you while I write is, do you measure your shots or do you count them? And how far do you count, or how high do you count?
Me?
Just in general.
It's going way over because I don't drink, so I guess orange juice.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't drink like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go.
For me,
this is also parties. I'm talking about parties.
yeah.
Making drinks at parties.
You're assuming I'm invited to parties like a cool
Aw.
person.
Host your own. That's what I do.
Mhm.
The only party I know is my D&D party.
Not actually.
There you
Sometimes I'm invited to parties. I'm just being self-deprecating because it's funny.
Yeah.
I will say for me, I count shots until I can no longer count.
Okay.
My mom is an alcoholic, and she has this system where she drinks her vodka cran, which, by the way, it's chocolate vodka cran. The vodka is chocolate vodka, and the cran is cran. It is actually served as a in-house drink at the bar on the corner where I grew up. It is called the Sweet Mary. I'm not even kidding. But she takes the straw out of the drink and puts it next to her wallet, and then she takes the straw out of and then she counts the straws. That's her system.
Oh, that's a good way to do it. That way you keep track.
My mom taught me how to get really, really drunk and still be able to stumble home, and that's why I don't drink as much anymore.
I have this thing where if like I brown out while I'm drinking, I just like my body immediately like takes me out. Which honestly, thank God.
Yeah.
When I was in college, I used to do that very college white girl thing of like putting the tick marks on my arm in like Sharpie or in pen to keep track of how many drinks I'd had. Except that one time I got really drunk and I lost my pen, and so then I decided the best idea was to erase all of them because I was like, I'm not going to drink anymore. And then of course I kept drinking and I had no idea what I was at numbers wise.
Oh no.
That'll do it.
I mean, I guess this probably emphasizes how much of a nerd and like a non-drinker I am. But the moment you said like tick marks, I thought of Doctor Who: The Silence. Yeah. Because every time you look away from, there's this monster called the Silence, and every time you look away from them, you forget you ever saw them. So in Doctor Who, whenever they see it, they'd put a tick on their arm, so when they looked away and saw the tick, they know that they saw the thing. And
it definitely feels
sound
like
being
that
drunk.
you look down and there's so many more than you remember.
yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what? There were kill tallies instead of shot tallies?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
For a shining moment, I thought I was a badass assassin. Don't want to campaign with stuff like that.
Jen, that's great. I mean, you never
Oh
know.
my
Maybe
God.
you were. Maybe you are.
I never
An
did
assassin.
the tick marks thing. I also drank a lot of water in between. And I'm gonna go let my cat out because she's.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll wait. I'm back.
See you soon.
I'm back. I was pretty quick, if I do say so myself.
It was good.
Thanks.
But now I just have this beer in front of me and I want to drink it. So I think I'm just gonna drink it.
Yeah, drink
I don't
it.
have
I
any,
got some wine.
yeah, I don't have any beer, so I just made myself a little drink. Okay. So, chat, you have to name the show. We don't have a name yet, so get ready. Let's see. The title screen fades, and a beautiful young woman sips tea in a room of soft creams and luxurious stylings. Letters are piled high on the table in front of her. Gifts are left unopened and litter across the floor. She sets her empty cup down, takes her gloves, and nods to the servant. Tell Mother I'm off to go see Anne. Yes, Miss Alice.
So basically, you have to make sure this isn't turned like Downton Abbey or something like that. Okay.
It's already Downton Abbey.
Just because something is like circa 19 or 1880 to like 1920 doesn't make it Downton Abbey, by the way.
Downton Abbey started in 1912, so
Oh.
close.
I also pulled the number out of my ass because I couldn't remember.
I'm seeing a Pride and Pineapple.
I only
in the
remember because
chat.
it starts with the
Pride and
Titanic
Pineapple.
sinking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like kind of like Pride and
Abby?
Pineapple.
Splash and Abby. Wow.
Oh no.
Oh no, I thought we were leaving this behind, guys.
Pride and Pineapple.
I'm for Pride and Pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Oh,
for it.
I hate Pride and Prejudice.
Then we're gonna
Okay,
make
okay.
it
What about
pineapples.
Yeah. Who
It's a
else?
spin-off.
I've watched the BBC miniseries Pride and Prejudice twice this month.
This month.
Yes.
Well, I thought you hated it.
No,
Um,
he loves it. Spate.
Oh,
Stardust.
sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm muting myself because of the
You're all good. All right. We have 15 minutes to come up with the next hot thing.
But
I think that's how.
But what
I
did you
think
call
that's
it?
how
I was thinking of-
actual creative meetings go now.
Are we going in reverse order this time, or?
No, we're still following the same order.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
and
nice.
then next.
I think it's me.
Did
Right.
we decide on a name?
We'll come up with that once he's done. Y'all chat. You'll have until the next bit. Till Drake goes.
There's a Trust Fund Trouble in Paradise, which is interesting.
Oh, that sounds good.
I thought it was blasphemy.
Blasphemy?
Wait, what? Blasphemy?
Ooh.
I think she was calling blasphemy, not titling
No,
it blasphemy.
That's
But
a
sort of-
good name though.
Blasphemy
And
would
that kind
be
of fits what I said, Ryan. I got a quick question. Because I just like
Blasphemy.
blanked out a little bit for a second. What was the one woman with this servant? Did she have a name or?
So the servant does not have a name. The only names that we mentioned was that Miss Alice was off to go see Anne.
Miss Alice. Okay.
All we have on it.
Blasphemy.
Y'all are sick in the head. But I love you.
I mean, I'm here for blasphemy.
Splash to me.
Blasphemy. I'm not even saying it right.
Misunderstand.
Oh, misunderstandings.
Oh, that's a good one.
Y'all are sick in the head. This show.
I mean, if my hatred of Pride and Prejudice gets us a good title.
I like
Hey,
this.
that's just my documentary. That's just my autobiography series.
If I hate a person. Yeah, misunderstandings is a good one.
Drunks and Dowager.
God damn it. There's so many good ones in chat.
I think the problem is that like I might be the drunk, so I don't know what goes in the show.
There you go. This is my last show. This is actually my last show. So I can go off and party.
This is just a Saturday night for me. I don't have anything to do.
Special riffs unit.
I have to work tomorrow.
That was a read.
I guess, Huey. The old Baywatch.
Oof.
Oof, big oops. Oh, that's true.
No.
Guilty, you're right.
You know what? Get drunk anyway, Liv.
Fuck it.
Live your life.
No, I'm not gonna get drunk.
I get it. Live her life.
Everything's a pun. My D&D Beyond is live in a dungeon, so. Yup, That's the brand.
Cheers
We're
to that.
all super sophisticated here. Cheers, cheers.
As I drink my canned Modelo.
Hey, it's Modelo time. No me importa nada. It's fine. Go what you want.
There's one more game after this, though.
There is one more game, but it is about alcohol, so we're just prepping.
Did you ever actually pick a name?
Let's go with blasphemy. I like the idea of like it gives me like Harlot's vibe, where a show is just like bam.
I like that.
Yeah.
So what does the title screen look like? Is it like red font and it's like dripping a little bit?
Yeah, it's like red font dripping on like soft cream, like high fashion, like slight lace trimming curtains.
Ooh. Yes. I love this.
And right in front of the and like as the curtains fly back, you see the entire estate from a balcony.
Amazing.
Ooh, that's incredible. That's
And then you see some of the credits, and then the curtains fly in a different direction, and now it's like the skirt of a dress. And it's like a very nice regal dress. Someone is like walking upstairs. So you kind of see like the little steps in the skirt.
Ooh, and as like we transition from stairs to stairs, like sometimes the shoes and the skirts change to like reflect different like classes, but then sometimes you get like the fancy skirt and the fancy shoes on like the dirty cobblestones, or like you get like the bare dirty feet like running up the stairs to the estate. Give us a show. Hire us. God.
I think I got something.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
All
I was
right.
rushed, so they might be. I mean, I was gonna say spelling mistakes. You can't see what I'm writing, so it's fine.
It's
My
okay.
spelling's impeccable. That's all you need to know.
Oral storytelling.
We figured out a name. What do I say?
Blasphemy.
Last time on what? Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last time on Blasphemy. It's a cold, crisp morning. A light layer of frost and dew leave the fields glistening. Out by the stables, Anne is tending to the horses, brushing them down. She says, "Merry Christmas, girl. At least, I hope you'll have a Merry Christmas." Do you think she'll come to see me? I know we're from two different worlds, but I like her. No, why would she see me? Miss Alice has better things to do. Wrapped up in countless scarves, a figure approaches her from behind. Do I? I couldn't think of any better way to spend my day. And she pulls her scarf down to reveal Miss Alice.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
I love useless lesbians.
I'm so here for this.
Absolutely love it here.
I like that Anne is like the horse girl. In her
Yeah,
little-
I had to.
Yeah.
Classic horse lesbian. It's a thing.
Yeah. We're hitting all the demographics, guys. We're hitting all the
Exactly.
All the lesbian demographics.
We were hitting the succulent demographic before.
The succulent thing.
And it's
God damn it, Jen. You revealed the plot twist. How did you know? How do you keep finding out? He keeps leaking our shows.
It's so good. Wait, but who's a duck? Who's the duck?
Oh no.
the man from the next town over that's courting Alice is a dog. Oh my god.
Oh man. This is such a good game. I keep this game.
Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh god.
This is so good. Good job, you guys. Fucking great show. Great fucking show.
I'm having such a good time.
I know, this is so good.
Damn it.
Jake Greasy from the next style. Anguished quark.
So they can't talk in anything but quacks? While all these horses can form human words. good.
I'm also crying.
Don't make this all about me.
If I'm laughing in the Asian glow, I feel like my face is about to explode.
Damn, this is such a good game, y'all.
Oh, that was funny.
I need to
Thanks
just
for
play
joining me with this.
I need to buy it. and play it
Thanks for
first.
having me. This was fun.
This is so good.
This was so wild.
Honestly, I feel like this would be a great like game as you're drinking. Not a drinking game, but just like doing it as you're
Yeah.
also getting trashed.
Yes.
Yeah, this needs to be my next party game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was wild. Oh, that's all I can think of now.
Yeah, just make sure you gather all your dramatic friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah.
all of my friends. As like most of them are in the chat right now, they should know that.
We love our dramatic friends, especially playing
yeah.
games with them.
Absolutely. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just like this game is just a bunch of writers being like, let's just go on crack. Like let's just take crack and go.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah, because the other thing is that we could just keep going with the same prompt, like
yeah. So
over
we're
and over
doing it
again.
short. We're doing one round, but the idea is that you go multiple rounds and you go for like an hour to
Right.
hour and a half.
But we kind of wanted to just like mix it up with different prompts, just to get like more people's stuff in there. So
Yeah.
We don't want it to be like the TCNT that no one really wanted, you know. So like you don't want to keep a good one season.
yeah.
Okay. We do have to. I just noticed what time it is.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
We'll be fine. This is fine.
That's fine. Yeah. If you know what, this is Keith's game. If Keith says it's fine, it's fine.
Great. Perfect. Put it all on me. I love it.
You're the
Yep.
producer.
I am the producer. You're right.
But I will back you up.
We can be a little bit over. This is
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There just won't be as big of a gap before the next one.
Yep.
That's fine.
Not as big as a gap. Where have I heard that before?
Okay, that didn't take me as long as I thought it would.
Alrighty.
What did I miss?
Keith, we were all dying laughing until Keith made it.
A shitty joke. Sorry.
No, an innuendo. It's not that it's a shitty joke. Keith, you're allowed to make. Look at me. You're allowed to make shitty jokes. It's your innuendos. It's your innuendos paired with people calling you Daddy Keith in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Made me pause. People call me Papa Keith, Daddy Keith, you know.
Daddy, chill.
Ooh, it's the first time anyone's ever called me daddy. Thank you. So what's happening? What's next?
I'm too gay for this. Okay. On the next episode of Blasphemy,
Yes.
Anne and Alice overlook the moors. Alice's finery is whipped by the wind as they stare into the horizon. Anne, she thinks covertly, stealing glances at Miss Alice every so often. Then Miss Alice turns sharply. I have news. I am being courted by the son of a duck merchant.
God damn it.
Anne looks down. Her hands go to her throat. She says, "But you promised." Alice turns back and considers the endless moors. I have another secret. Anne looks up, and Alice opens her mouth to be continued.
Oh.
Oh,
Those damn duck merchants. You can never trust those duck merchants.
All
and
right.
Alice comes from a good horse family.
Exactly.
How dare they? Last.
Is it my turn?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh my god. Has anybody ever read the Shadowhunters books?
Oh my god,
That sounds familiar.
I read them when I was like young, but I feel like I'm gonna let you speak your piece because I don't. go.
No, I just because there's a family they have a weird genetic trait that they're afraid of ducks in the series.
I didn't read these enough.
The first 2 chapters decided the main character was too annoying and stopped.
So the actual Mortal Instruments series is terrible. When she goes back and does the prequel series, the Infernal Devices, her writing starts to grow a little more, and that series is really good on its own. And then she gets better. She slowly gets better. And then you can see it in the last 3 of the Mortal Instruments because she's gone back and written the other series and she's gotten a little better at writing. But like the first series is like, it's not great.
I just, in my opinion, here we go back to arguments. In my opinion, I feel like all of them are different drafts of the same story.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is that.
Yes, but you know what? Stephanie Meyer is about to.
Oh God.
Stephanie Meyer is about to
No!
the same book for the 3rd time and still make money off of it. So like,
dude,
how can I knock the hustle?
So I'm in like the YA like subscription book club for it's called Owlcrate, and like
yes. My friend does used to do Owlcrate. Yes.
Yeah, I just got the one for the last month. Anyway, but so everybody in the group's like, do you think there's gonna be a subscription box for Midnight Sun? Do you think? And then like somebody posted a picture of the cover, and half the group did not know what a pomegranate was, and I almost left the group.
See, and this is why in my good Christian home, we read Percy Jackson, okay?
I'm about to buy literally all of those books because I've never read them.
My language now. Percy Jackson.
Why aren't we best friends?
Magnus Chase.
Why aren't we best friends?
Yeah, I haven't read the Percy Jackson books, but I'm about to buy them because like
they
sound great.
So I will warn you, and this is the same thing that I told my friend who yes, we love Percy Jackson in this good Grecian home.
As far as we're concerned, the movie did not exist. That was a theater.
I've heard that.
Movies?
Yeah, sorry, I don't.
Yeah, I heard they were
terrible.
terrible.
That was.
No,
I don't know.
no.
No movies. I don't know.
But hey, can we talk about Disney Plus?
Yeah.
All right, Jin Quixote. Congratulations.
Jen.
Congrats. But so I will tell you the thing that I like. My friend, who I was like, you have to read them. I love them with all of my heart, and she read them. The one thing she said was like, I like these books are fun and these books are really good, but I'm definitely like a little too old for them. And I was like,
I'm probably too old for them. I'm 30.
Yeah, because they're very much like there's a difference between YA and middle-aged.
Mm-hmm.
They're very middle school age. They're very middle school age.
And that's why I've been hesitant to go back and read them because I'm like I missed that by a mile. But like I hear they're so good, so like I kind of want to like I feel like I could breeze through them.
Yeah, I mean they're good. They were written in like the early 2000s, but like even then, I can only think of like maybe one major thing that's like, ugh. But the reason why it's like, ugh, is because the character is supposed to grow past that. And like, we love character growth.
Like the 5th book of Harry Potter.
Yes, Vindication.
I'm hoping it'll be good because you've got the writer behind actually helping with the series, unlike the movie that doesn't exist, obviously.
Yeah, fun fact, if you ever want to know firsthand what Rick Riordan's opinions are on the movies that don't exist, you can find them on his website.
Yeah, yeah, you can.
He's the pettiest man I've ever seen, and it's so funny.
It's amazing.
His Twitter is the reason I want to read the books.
Yeah, like, his birthday was recent, and he, like, literally on Twitter was like, someone over at Disney Plus, it's Rick Riordan's birthday. You know what we should do? We should put the movies on Disney Plus. Me, why do you hate? And I'm like,
oh no. I didn't even know it was on Disney Plus now. Oh my god.
Yeah, Disney Plus put the movies up on his birthday, and he was like, what the fuck? He was so mad. But most writers, I feel like, wouldn't say that up to Disney or overlords. So
yeah, so
back to here. But yeah,
Heroes of Olympus as well. Magnus Chase. I'm in the middle of reading that.
Oh Oh, Magnus Chase is super
I've heard good
good.
things about that too.
Kane Chronicles, if you're into the Egyptian mythology.
Yes. Pain Chronicles is also where we start getting some POC characters. Heroes,
Yep.
way more, but like Kane Chronicles is the first little bout of that.
Everybody should read Tamora Pierce. She's amazing.
I have heard
Is she
a
the
lot.
one that wrote the
Sorry, I have to like keep myself calm right now.
No, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Sorry.
Anytime anybody mentions her, I like the like feral fantasy 7-year-old in me burst out. I like remember finding the Circle of Magic books, and I just like, oh.
She, like,
Yes, Charles Polo as well. Yes, definitely. Yeah.
she's been writing since the 80s, and she's one of those people that like looked at her work and was like, I wasn't good enough, and it's gotten better, and it's
And also, really quick, I just have to throw it out there. On Twitter, I can't remember when exactly, but on Twitter, somebody was like asking her questions about her very first character, Alana. And one of the things that gets talked about in that book is like, Alana's like, I'm a woman, but I want to be a knight, and I'm surrounded by all these men in a very like weird point in my life where like hormones are a thing. And Tamara Pierce has come out and said that if she had known about genderqueer identities when she was writing the book in the 80s, she would have written Alana as genderqueer.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, we fucking stand.
so hard. I was just telling my friends that I'm re-listening to her entire catalog on audiobook because that's whatever I do. That's what I do when the world's out of control. Is I just re-listen to every Tamora Pierce book.
Yes, exactly. If you're looking for a female author to fulfill your fantasy needs, boom, Tamara Pierce is here for you. Yes.
Shall I go on?
Yes.
With...
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Last time on Blasphemy, we see Miss Alice standing in the drawing room of her father's house, thinking of Anne. He's lecturing her, but his words flow past Miss Alice, unheeded, until... the Duck Merchant's son has asked me for your hand in marriage. Her eyes dart towards his. And? I said yes. Her face is stricken, betrayed. Father, how could you? Alice, he says exasperated. I've tolerated your dallying with the horse girl. Her name is Anne, but this frivolity is at an end. I forbid it. She is so far below us, you would sully our family name. What would your mother say then? Miss Alice rushes to her room and withdraws from under her pillow a horse whittled from wood. She knew what she must do.
Damn, okay.
Wow.
So Netflix, are you going to hit us up anytime soon?
Yeah, is Netflix watching?
Give us shows.
All right, season finale. Here we go. I will say, like, author-wise, fantasy author-wise, if we're talking about like new authors, I would definitely recommend N.K. Jemisin, who has written like the 100,000 Kingdoms series and also the Earthbreaker series, which is basically like fantasies, but like through revolution, basically.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh. I definitely need a list of things to read because Netflix is good, but reading is also great. So I should probably
Reading is
do a
fundamental.
bit more of that.
Yeah, I need to like. My best friend and I did a book club last year where we just read one terrible book a year, and I need to cleanse my soul.
Is that how you read The Mortal Instruments?
Oof. Oof.
Whoa!
I love
shade
that series
thrown.
so much, but like realistically,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's like a middle school reader thing.
no, there's adult things that happen in those books.
and there's also I don't know. There's also like, is this unrelatable for me? Am I not connecting with this book because I'm out of its age range? Versus this book is bad. You know what I mean?
Feel it.
Middle schoolers love the spicy guilt.
Dude, when I was in middle school is when I read Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews. My mom let me read that.
Flowers in the Attic was part of our collection last year. I have also watched all of the Lifetime movies while playing a drinking game. While playing a drinking game, the Lifetime movies, like the most oh my, I can't even get into how funny. Like, it's so good for me. Like, it sparks so much joy. It's terrible. But Flowers in the Attic is, and all of the VC Andrew books are just like, they straddle that weird line of like, they're good because they're bad, but I am somehow invested because they're wild.
I read the entire series of Flowers in the Attic also in middle school.
Also, really quick, welcome to Quest and Chaos and their 17 raiders.
Oh my gosh, hey!
Welcome.
Hi.
Hey.
Quest and Chaos, happy to have y'all.
Right now we're playing Last Time On, which is basically like a TV show montage game of all the first 10 minutes of every episode, basically.
It's like storytelling telephone.
I was gonna say, you said storytelling telephone. That's
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it.
Right now we are about to find out the season finale, or the series finale of Blasphemy, which is a show about Alice, a rich young lady from a family of horse breeders and merchants who has fallen in love with the horse caretaker girl Anne, but her father just told her that she has to marry the duck merchants from the next town over. And what will they do?
It's because that horse girl is so far beneath.
Okay, what anime character are you imitating? Because it reminds me of an anime character.
Does it? I'm just using generic old
Think of
man
who? I can't think of who, but it reminds me of an anime character, and I just
It's just
like I'm getting Spirited Away vibes.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, Keith uses that voice for like any male character over the age of 45.
This is true. This is my default old man voice. Should I just keep going with the old man voice until you...
Yeah.
I think she's done.
Real quick so that we could get out of here on time.
Yes.
Oh, I think you might be muted.
No, I'm not muted. Can you guys
Oh
hear
yeah,
me?
we heard you.
I can hear you, I can hear
Yeah.
I
you.
can hear you.
It's time for the finale. Everybody in chat. Shush, shush, shush. It's on.
Last time on Blasphemy. Anne's face is tear-stained as she sits on a hay bale in the barn. One of the horses drapes his head over her shoulder. I know I shouldn't cry. There was no way we could have stayed together. I should just move on. With a deep sigh, she stands and spots a figure standing in the doorway. Dressed in the rough clothing stolen from her maid, Miss Alice holds a carpet bag. They rush together and share a kiss. Anne, you should know I could never live without you. Credits.
Yay!
I love it when the
OTP right there.
lesbians get a happy ending.
Let's go, lesbians!
It's so rare.
Oh.
Did I just
I did Gaze's face, and then I also did this prompt. All the gays have a happy ending.
This
Oh,
is
do
so
we have
good.
time? Do we have time to read my prompt? Because I was really proud of it.
Yeah, for sure. Please.
It's the annual festival of circus freaks, and this juggler is prepared to give it his all in order to ascend to the ranks of master juggler. But when his act is sabotaged and he is forced out of the city for a crime he didn't commit, can he find those responsible and make them go up before time comes down on him?
Oh damn! Oh, the juggling pun there as well.
Fucking drama. Liv, can you please read the original prompt?
Oh,
for
yes,
this
yes.
string?
Let's see. Where is it?
Guilty, please. Come on. Is this stream mature or?
Gay period drama. The show is a love story between Alice, a wealthy heiress who's being chased by all the young men in the neighborhood. However, she's uninterested and spends all of her time secretly seducing her lower class neighbor, Anne.
Perfect.
Oh damn!
That's exactly what we
That's
did.
exactly what I went for.
We got it in one.
Nailed it!
All right. That was last time on, I am getting texts and a lot of things saying we need to get off. So
I'll just finish my shot of tequila.
Yeah. Let's fucking do
Do
it.
it for the lesbians. Oh man.
Amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed our 2 first seasons of 2 very different shows. Although, very different? No.
Yeah, I mean,
Pretty
they're
similar
different.
They both had lesbians. Enough for me.
I hope that you give this game a try. We had tons of fun, I feel like, arguing and like incorporating shit into our dramatic pieces. Please stay tuned for the next game, which is
It's Squeak Easy.
Squeak Easy. Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Getting their
All
bride
right.
to the sunset. Oh my god.
All right. See you guys. Bye.